Ever heard of Nichiren Buddhism and thought, wait, what is that? And is it for me? This video gives you the simplest explanation ever. You'll learn what it is, how it works, amazing true stories, and how it can help you feel happier, calmer, and braver every day. So grab a cozy seat and let's find out if this joyful practice belongs in your life. Ready? Let's go. What is Nichiren Buddhism? Ready for a little story? A long time ago in Japan, there was a man named Nichiren. He wasn't a wizard or superhero, but he found something amazing, a way to be happy even when life feels messy. He saw people were sad or scared or didn't feel good enough. So he said, wait, everyone has something special inside, a bright treasure, a shining light. That treasure is called your Buddha nature. It's the best, bravest, kindest part of you. But sometimes it gets covered in dust, like when you feel grumpy or nervous or small. So how do we shine it up again? Nichiren gave us a magic chant, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. It's like a song you say with your heart. Let's say it together. Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Great job! What do the words mean? Namu. Namu means I devote my life. It's like saying I'm all in with your heart. It's a promise, a big, brave yes. But wait a minute. You might be thinking, hey, I've heard people chant Nam without the oo sound. Yes, you totally heard that right. Sometimes people chant really fast. When they do, the oo sound in Namu gets kind of squished or hidden. It starts to sound like Nam. Over time, some people got used to saying it that way. But that's just a habit. It's not a rule, and it's not what Nichiren taught. When Nichiren Daishonin chanted and wrote it, he used the full word, Namu. It's written that way on the Gohanzan too, with 2 Japanese characters, Na-mu. So, in formal chanting, like Nichiren intended, the oo sound is clearly spoken. Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. That's the way Nichiren said it. That's the way he wrote it. That's the way it should be chanted. Myoho. This means mystic law. Myo is the mystery of life, how things change, grow, and surprise us. Ho is how that mystery shows up, in trees, hugs, tears, and stars. It's like saying, life is magical and real. Renge. This means lotus flower. It blooms in muddy ponds. First mud, then bloom. It reminds us that even if life feels yucky, something beautiful can grow from it. It's cause and effect. Whatever you plant, that's what grows. And Kyo, this means sutra or teaching. It's the sound of truth, like a song that never ends. It means what you say matters. When you chant, your voice becomes part of the universe's wisdom. So when you say it, you're saying, I believe something beautiful can grow inside me, even on a hard day. You can chant when you're sad, or when you're happy, or just because. It's like brushing your teeth, but for your feelings. Nichiren Buddhism is this simple. You already have something wonderful inside. Chanting helps you find it. You don't have to be perfect. Just try. Even little kids chant. Even people who never heard of Buddhism before chant. Because it works. It makes your inside light brighter. So, next time you feel stuck or blue, take a breath, put your hands together, and whisper, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. What does chanting Namu Myoho Renge Kyo actually do? Okay, imagine your heart is like a magic mirror. When it's clean, it shines. You feel brave, kind, and calm. But sometimes the mirror gets dusty. That dust is things like sadness, worry, being scared, or feeling stuck. It makes you forget how shiny you really are. Now here's the cool part. When you chant Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, you're wiping that dust off. Every time you say it, you polish your mirror from the inside out, and little by little, you start to shine again. You don't become a Buddha like putting on a costume. You already are a Buddha. Chanting helps you see it. It's like the sun, always there, even when clouds cover it. Now, you might wonder, I heard someone chanted for money and got money. Is that real? Yes, some people chant for things like money, jobs, or other things. We got those success stories all the time in our comments section. And sometimes they do get what they asked for. Life is like a chessboard. Chanting helps you see the path to make the right moves to get there. Here is one example by Holy Stretch San. It's pretty incredible. The first 4 days I chanted this mantra, I manifested $1,000 from random sources every day. More examples later in this video. But here's something special. Even if the thing you want takes time, chanting changes you right away. You feel stronger, braver, clearer. So maybe you chant for money, and you also start to feel less afraid, more hopeful, and more ready to work hard or solve a problem. That's the real treasure. Chanting helps you shine. And when you shine, life around you starts to shine too. So what does chanting do? It cleans your mirror. It helps your Buddha self come out. And it gives you the power to change anything, even one tiny chant at a time. Why is the Lotus Sutra important? A long time ago, there were many big books about life and Buddhism. Some said only super wise people could become Buddhas. Some said you had to meditate for 100 years. Some said only monks or only perfect people. But then came a very, very special book. It was called the Lotus Sutra, and it said something totally amazing. Everyone can become Buddhas, just as they are. Wait, what? Even if you're small, or loud, or scared sometimes? Yes, even you, even me, even someone who makes lots of mistakes. The Lotus Sutra says, everyone has a treasure inside. That treasure is your Buddha nature, your kindness, courage, wisdom, and sparkle. The Lotus Sutra is like a big voice saying, hey, you don't have to be someone else. You're already enough to wake up and shine. Now, hundreds of years later, a man named Nichiren read the Lotus Sutra. He said, this is it. This is the one. He didn't say it quietly. He said it loud, really loud. He told people, this teaching is the truth. Everyone can become happy. But some leaders didn't like that. They got mad. They tried to stop him. They even threw him in jail and sent him away. But Nichiren didn't give up. He said, I will protect this sutra with my life. And he did. He showed the world that the Lotus Sutra is the true path because it's for every single person, not just a few. So, why is the Lotus Sutra important? Because it says you can become a Buddha. Because Nichiren gave everything to protect it. Because it tells the truth. Your light is already inside you. And chanting Namu Myoho Renge Kyo is how we bring that light out, just like Nichiren taught. Will it work for me? Maybe you're thinking, this sounds nice, but will it really work for me? Great question. Let's find out together. This practice is for anyone. It doesn't care how tall you are or how much money you have. It doesn't ask what you believe or where you come from. You could be rich, poor, super cheerful, or kind of grumpy. You could be full of questions or full of doubts. You could believe in everything or believe in nothing at all. And guess what? You can still chant Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. You don't have to wear anything special. You don't have to sit a certain way. You don't have to become someone new. You just have to start where you are, right now, right here, It's like planting a little seed. You don't need a big fancy garden, just a tiny patch of soil and a little sunshine from your heart. Chanting works when you have a seeking heart. That means you're curious, you're open, you're willing to say, okay, I'll give it a try. Even just a whisper of a wish is enough. Like, I want to feel better. I want to know who I really am. I want to be happy. Those tiny wishes are powerful. When you chant with a heart like that, it's like turning on a light inside your chest. Even if the room is still messy, you'll start to see your way through. So, will it work for you? If you're willing to try, if you're ready to listen to your own heart, then yes, it will. Because your Buddha nature is already there, just waiting to say hello. What's the catch? Okay, this chanting thing sounds pretty awesome, right? You might be thinking, wait a second, what's the catch? What's the tricky part? Well, here it is, just one thing. Ready? You have to take responsibility. That's a big word. Let's make it simple. It means you have to do the chanting yourself. Nobody can do it for you. Not your mom, not your dog, not even a super wise monk. You have to use your own voice, your own breath, your own heart. It's like riding a bike. Someone can cheer you on. They can hold the seat at first, but you have to pedal. You have to steer. That's the only catch. If you want to change something, you start with you. But guess what? That's also the fun part, because that means you have the power. You don't have to wait for magic. You don't have to be chosen. You just have to start. Chanting is super simple. Just a few words. Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. That's it. But the things it can do, wow. It can help you feel brave. It can help you solve problems. It can help you shine even when the sky feels cloudy. It's simple and it's super deep. So yes, there's one rule. You chant, you transform. You speak the words and you grow. That's the catch. And that's also the treasure. So when you're ready to begin, just say the words with your own little voice and your big, bright heart. Real people, real stories. Let's take a little peek into real life. Not pretend, not fairy tales. Just everyday people, just like you and me. They tried chanting Namu Myoho Renge Kyo, and little by little, something started to change. Here's a story. Perry 88-san wrote, I left my husband 5 months ago after struggling from the first day of marriage for 3.5 years, but what got me stuck was love for him and money I won't have. Long story short, in 5 months, this practice appeared for me and my life changed. I feel powerful. I got a double promotion within 4 months. Trust me, I didn't try much for it. Something magically happened. I'm sure it's because of chanting. Here's another one. S.C.N. Thierry-san wrote, I just received my Gohonzon. The impossible became possible. I actually caught myself stopping when I was walking, realizing that the emotional pain inside was gone. Money was near none, but I have money to retire now. The impossible became possible. Happiness. And one more. Ubu and Company wrote, Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. I'm in my 2nd week of chanting. The instant improvement in my mental health and life perspective have instantly improved. These are real people, real lives, real messes. And they didn't need to be perfect. They just tried. They just chanted, one day at a time. And slowly, things shifted. Hearts opened. Clouds cleared. Peace peeked in. So if you ever wonder, could this help me? Just remember, you don't have to believe everything. You don't have to understand everything. You just have to try. Joining our community, the Inner Circle, could help you too. Click the join button to find out more. Is Nichiren Buddhism for you? So after all this, you might be wondering, is this really for me? Let's go back to a big thing Nichiren said. Arouse deep faith and polish your mirror night and day. That means believe in yourself, even just a little, and keep trying. Keep chanting, like brushing your heart clean every day. This practice isn't just for special people. It's for anyone who wants to feel truly alive, like jump out of bed, sparkle in your eyes alive. You don't have to believe everything before you start. You don't need a fancy hat or magic socks. You don't need to understand it all. You just need to begin. Just try it. Just once. Like trying a bite of a new food. You might love it. You might feel something change. And even if you don't feel anything right away, that's okay. Chanting works like watering a tiny seed. Give it time. Keep going. You're not alone either. There's a big, friendly community that's here to help. We've all started from square one just like you. So now it's your turn. Comment what you think and subscribe to keep learning new things. Let's progress with your study today. Watch True Facts About Nichiren Buddhism now you see on your screen.